Good morning. It's time for another chat about cybersecurity. I'm Ash with Rubica, cat confiscator in chief, and I'm here to talk to you about what MDM is and what it is not. MDM is what's known as mobile device management. It allows businesses to securely configure and manage devices across their organization. It's basically a tool for IT administrators to install what are known as profiles on your devices. These profiles can prevent app downloads, remove passcodes, or even send a remote wipe command. Does that mean you are completely safe from those bad actors and you can rest easy? I don't think so. Let's look at 3 aspects of MDM and what you're risking in terms of security. Number 1, MDM is the property of the corporation that you are working for. It is there to enforce corporate policies and not necessarily end user privacy. In bring your own device workplaces, your employees are not going to trust having corporate restrictions on their own personal devices. And where does that mistrust lead us? Number 2, MDM can encourage breaking acceptable use policies. Those acceptable use policies are what companies have to limit and prevent social media access or productivity killers. According to the Verizon 2020 mobile study, however, even if it's against policy, 85% of employees play games on the same devices that they use to access for work, which means malware could be hiding out in those sketchy app downloads and waiting to steal that sensitive corporate data. Number 3, MDM isn't cybersecurity per se. The point of security profiles that are installed by MDM is to limit access by the user, not the hacker. This is known as reactive security rather than proactive security. New policies and new security profiles from IT admins usually come after a breach has occurred. That's a little like slamming the gate shut after the cat's escaped. Now, furthermore, the more security profiles installed on these devices, the harder it is to access and complete work by the user. This encourages frustration and leads to using personal devices to access sensitive work documents. If you know things are going to happen, what are you going to do to prevent it? Sure, you could tighten up those security profiles even further, but let me reiterate this very, very carefully. MDM does not monitor for, detect, or prevent new and emerging threats like malware, trojans, data exfiltration, phishing, or newly created malicious domains. So what's an IT admin to do? You know it. I know it. Let's say it together, shall we? Get that mobile threat protection downloaded and leave it on. Rubica is a mobile threat app designed specifically for your mobile devices. Not only does it continually monitor for threats with a combination of software and human analysts, it will actively block malicious downloads and protect you from sites that could damage your own identity as well as that of your company. So there you have it. MDM is a tool and not an all-inclusive cybersecurity silver bullet. Be the watcher in the night and let your friendly IT department know when you see something suspicious. And always remember, Rubica's got your back.